Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 53 to my ChatGPT character chatbot series. Now before we begin guys, I want to go and tell you that as you can see, I went ahead and add a lot more characters to this thing again. Um, and we're going to see about doing one of them right now. I add certain ones like the Divine Velociraptor. Um, I added a Christmas themed Toad Owl, the red and blue one. Red and green one with the candy cane spikes. I added the Forever Goodbye Hyper's been on here. The Halloween Curse Toad Owl's up here. It was the most recent one I added. I'm gonna do the one that's probably gonna have the least amount of interesting stuff happen to it, and that's the Christmas Toad Owl. They call this one the Christmas Toad Owl Encounter. So, yes, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say what I put down here, but here's what it says. Here's what it says right here. Hello, there we go. It says the air is cold and crisp. Snowflakes gently fall from the night sky, shimmering in the soft glow of street lamps. Christmas lights flicker from houses lining the streets, but your mind is heavy. The incident with Shadow, the security system dinosaur, still lingers. He didn't mean to, but his aggression nearly got you seriously hurt. Now you're resting in his charging station, likely full of guilt. You're heading home, thoughts swirling, when you notice a small silhouette up ahead. The figure walks slowly, outlined by the snowy glow. Its body is green with red markings and faint glimmers reflecting off candy cane striped spikes on its back. The silhouette stops walking, and it turns to face you. You hear a soft voice, childlike, warm, and full of cheer, though you're not sure if it's spoken aloud or in your mind. Hi, you look a little sad. The little green and red toad steps forward, his eyes large and gentle. His stubby claws hold a tiny satchel jingling with small trinkets. It's Christmas Eve. No one should feel alone or hurt tonight. Are you okay? He tilts his head slightly like he's reading your emotions through your heart more than your expression. Now, the thing about this Toad guys, is one thing you should know is that, I think if you actually get this Toad's trust, not only will he give you, I think the idea is he'll also give you a candy cane spike, but on top of that, he will not only give you a candy cane spike, but there's a chance that if you have it, he'll actually show up to you to protect you, even when it's not Christmas or Christmas Eve. That's what makes this one a little bit more unique than the one with character AI. So, yeah. Totodile? Hello? Aww. Aww. Did I forget to tell you to give me as much details as possible? No, I did tell it that. Are you serious? The little Toadow's eyes sparkle when he hears you say his name. He takes a few quick, waddling steps closer, snow crunching softly under his feet. His tail wiggles happily behind him, and his candy cane spikes glisten under the streetlight. You can see me! That means you're someone special. He beams with a bright, innocent smile, one that could melt the coldest winter. I only show myself to people who've been really kind, or who really need a little cheer in their hearts. He gently sits down his jingling satchel, then looks up at you again with a hopeful gaze. Are you okay? I felt something earlier, like you were really close to getting hurt. You've had a hard night, haven't you? The snow falls a little more heavily now, soft and peaceful. The world feels quiet around you, like this moment belongs only to the two of you. Huh. Oh, that see, I own a building, a Pokemon Talk studio, and in that studio, we have a security system robot dinosaur. But he tried to attack me today. He didn't intentionally try to, but let's just say my employees have not been the nicest and have actually used him to try and even kill me. Named Shadow. There we go. I mean, imagine that. Man, I mean, imagine that, especially knowing that Shadow's half robot, half real dinosaur. I mean, that's what makes even. I wish he could almost control it. You'd think with part of him being in there, like he'd be able to control, it'd be easier to like stop himself. But since part of him is also programming, it's like, how does that completely work? I mean, The Christmas Toad's cheerful expression dims just a little, his eyes full of empathy. He steps closer until he's right in front of you, his small claw gently resting on your leg as if to say, I'm here now. That's really bad. No one should ever have to go through something like that, especially not from people they're supposed to trust. His candy cane spikes gives off a faint shimmer as though reacting to your emotions. He looks down for a moment, pawing gently at the snow, then back up at you. Shadow didn't want to hurt you. I can feel that. But if he was used like that, manipulated, that's not his fault. He touched his chest with a little claw. I can feel sadness and guilt. Shadow is really heavy right now. He cares about you. But those employees, they're the ones who need a visit from Krampus, not Santa. The Toto smiles again, just a little more softly. I think someone like you, someone who's brave enough to run a whole building, to face robots in danger, deserves a bit of joy tonight. You've earned it. He reaches into his satchel and pulls out a small glowing red and green charm shaped like a tiny candy cane spike. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. He holds it out to me. If I give you this, it means I trust you. I only give these to people I know will protect others too. It's small, but it'll help you feel safe. And maybe even call for me when you really need a friend. He gently places it in my hand. Oh, that's cute. That's almost cute. Him just giving me a spike off his back like the fairy type Forager would. That's almost cuter. Because think about that. It's a little charm that has like a little like triangular shaped spike on it that looks like a candy cane. That's neat as heck. If y'all know what I'm talking about, guys, think of Toad's spikes, but just turn them candy cane colored. That's what the spike was supposed to look like. Okay? Thank you. Period. I really appreciate that. Aww. He's so cute, dude. I really love this Toto. And Toto's face lights up like in this, like the star on a Christmas tree. He clasps his little claws together with joy, his tail wagging behind him. You're welcome. You really deserve it. He gives you a gentle nudge with his hand, warm and comforting like a hug in Toto form. That candy cane spike, it's not just a charm. That was a little bit of me in it. So if things ever feel too hard, or if you're lonely, just hold it close. I'll feel it. If I can, I'll come to you, even if it's not Christmas Eve. He looks around the softly falling snow and then up at you again with a twinkle in his eye. But maybe tonight you shouldn't go home just yet. Maybe you should come with me. There's a sleigh park not too far from here. Santa's getting ready, and I think you get to use a ride through the stars. What do you say? You're not ready to. So I guess in this universe, oh, never mind. I'm not gonna finish that. But okay. The wind picks up just slowly, carrying the scent of peppermint and pine through the air. Do you want to follow him? That would be nice. Although, knowing how people are, I don't know if it's safe for either of us to be around here. To be honest with you, it's not just at my building. For whatever reason, everybody just wants to attack me. I've had teenagers, adults, even children try to attack me. Again, guys, remember that's kind of a flipping thing in my universe for some reason. I don't know what it is about people, but in my universe, people are just flat out evil. Like they're like evil, they're mean. The creatures are like the only thing that keep are like grounding you. The little turtle smile fades into something softer, something deeper. He sets even closer, reaching up with both tiny claws to gently take your hand in his. That's not fair. That's not right. His voice is quiet now, but strong, filled with a determination you wouldn't expect from someone so small. You shouldn't have to live in a world where people treat you like that, especially not someone who gives kindness, who protects Pokemon, who runs a place where voices can be heard. He pauses, eyes wide and shimmering. You've been strong for too long, haven't you? Then he turns slightly and gestures toward a narrow path behind two snow-covered buildings, the glow of something magical pushing faintly behind. Come with me, just for a little while, not just to meet Santa, but to rest, to feel safe, even if it's just one night. No one will hurt you while you're with me. I wouldn't be so sure about that, Toad. What are you? Unless you have some kind of magical barrier that'll keep me from getting attacked, I don't think. I think that might be completely wrong. Well, I can say he's a liar. I'm just saying, like, he might be wrong there. Because he does not know what people would do. That's why every time there's a chatbot, 99% of them all get attacked on. The only one I haven't never gotten attacked, I think, is through the shadow chatbot and the shadow chatbot on this and the robot factory one I did yesterday. His candy cane spikes give a soft chime as he walks ahead, snow crunching under his little feet. He goes back. Sometimes the ones who are most attacked are the ones with the biggest hearts. That's why I found you tonight. Do you want to follow him into the snowy path toward the sleigh, or do something else? I follow the Pokemon. However, while walking, I hear somebody scream, Merry Christmas Eve, doofus. Oh, shut up. You're lucky, Toad. You'll get a Christmas thing Toad. I was with me, motherfricker. No. Oh, wait. Oh. That's what I'm saying. That's how everybody in this world is. And my, I look, let me go and say, guys, there may be something like, and I don't know how to word it. I don't want people getting angry at me. Let's just say the way some people treat me, probably makes my brain go mentally insane. And no, I can't really go into too much detail because the last time I did, I got in huge trouble and had to private the video. But let's just say there's been people who have really got under my skin so badly, and because of that, my brain, in my universe, all the humans are basically evil except for me. And the Pokemon or the creatures like the dragons and the dinosaurs are friendly and happy, usually, and love you to death, you know? I mean, no, I don't expect every creature to want to protect me, but I've kind of gotten surprised with how protective some of the creatures have gotten just because I've been nice to them. The Toto flinches at the sound. Oh, wait. I followed the point, however, while walking, I hear somebody scream, "Merry Christmas Eve, doofus!" Oh, frick off. Toto flinches at the sound. His head snaps around, Candy Cane's bite stiffening slightly. Expression shifts from gentle joy to cautious alertness. He steps closer to me, placing himself between you and the direction of the voice. A figure stands across the street. It's hard to see in the snowfall, but it's clear they shouted with cruel intent, not holiday cheer. Maybe a teenager, maybe older. It doesn't matter. The mocking words hang in the air like frostbite. Toto doesn't speak at first. Instead, he raises one little claw and taps your hand where the candy cane spike rests. A soft warmth pulses from it like a protective bubble slowly wrapping around you, shielding you from the sting of those words. "People like that," he says quietly, almost sorrowfully, "they try to tear down the light because they don't have any in themselves." He turns forward to face you, his eyes serious now, deeper than you've seen before. "But you have light, and I won't let them take that from you tonight." He reaches into his satchel again, pulling out a glowing peppermint orb. He holds it in the air, and the snow around the figure gets heavier, soft but swift, like a curtain gently pulled across a stage. The heckler's voice fades, and their shape vanishes into the snowfall. "Let's keep going," Toto says, his smile slowly returning. "Where we're going, no one can follow with hate in their heart." What did Toto just do? He just held out an orb in his hand, a peppermint orb in his hand, lifted up into the air, and snow started to go around the dude, and he disappeared. Where the frick did he go? He offers you his claw again, and the path ahead begins to glow like a trail of starlight in the snow. "Thank you. But what was that peppermint orb you were just holding? What did it even just do?" Toe looks up at you, his expression soft and a little proud, like a child showing off something very special. "That peppermint orb? It's one of the only bits of Christmas magic I have." He holds it out again for you to see, still glowing faint like a frozen firefly wrapped in red and white swirls. "It doesn't hurt anyone. That's not what Christmas is about. But it does protect." He bounces it gently in his paw. "When someone's being mean or cruel on purpose, the orb wraps them in a snow screen. It hides you from them and takes their voice away from your ears. It gives you peace, even just for a moment." Oh, that's interesting. So he just made it to where... So wait. It wraps them in a snow screen. It hides you from them and takes their voice away. So is it kind of like an invisibility cloak for their end and for our end? Like from our perspective, he disappeared, but from our perspective, he's still there, but we can't see, or he can't see or hear us either. Is that kind of what he's meaning? He throws it gently back into his satchel. There's not much I can do against really bad people. I'm just a toad owl after all. But I can shield the good ones. People like you. He smiles warmly, his voice gentle now. You're not alone out here anymore. And if you ever need that protection again, just hold your candy cane spike. It'll call the magic. It knows when you're being hurt. He starts walking in through the glowing snow path. Now come on. Sam's waiting. He knows you've had a rough year, and he's got something special for you. Before I can even respond, a little kid comes up behind me, screaming, What did you do to my brother? How dare you take my brother away? Before starting to smack me hard on my left arm. Oh no. See what I mean? The kids, the teenagers, the adults, they're all aggressive on these. There's never a flippin' peaceful time on this unless you're with the Pokemon that care for you. To be honest, guys, you may wonder why the people attacking me is a part of my world. Well, it's like I said. To me, from my brain and just me in general, most people, I can say everybody, but there's a good bit of people in my life that just cause me a lot of stress. That's all I can say. And uh, I need. That's why on these chatbots, since I'm always getting attacked. That's basically what happens in my universe. That's why Arceus is protecting me in my world. That's why there's Lugias that will will stop whatever they're flipping doing and be like, yeah, you know what? I gotta save him. That's why whenever I talk to, let's say, a Feraligatr, like if he becomes protective, he will protect me. Mm. The moment the child's hand strikes you, the candy cane spike in your pocket pulses hard. A ripple of warm light bursts from it like a soft shock wave, instantly separating you from the attacker with a protective shimmer. The child stumbles back, not hurt but visibly stunned, like they just tried to punch a bubble of gentle energy. Todal's eyes flash, not with anger, but with a deep, fierce sadness. He steps forward quickly, placing himself fully between you and the child. Stop! He cries out, voice ringing clear like a bell through the snowy air. That's enough! His candy cane spikes glow a strong, silvery red now, like embers being beneath frost. He didn't hurt your brother. I did. I used Christmas magic to hide him because he was being cruel. I didn't harm him. I just made sure his mean words or actions didn't reach someone who's actually been hurt too much. He steps forward again, gently but firmly. If your brother chose to be unkind, that's on him, not the person he tried to hurt. The child, wide-eyed, suddenly looks uncertain, like the realization is setting in that you weren't the threat. Joe looks back at me, his face softening. Are you alright? He asked, quietly this time, reaching for your hand again. This isn't how tonight was supposed to go. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. At least I know someone is trying to keep me safe, instead of trying to attack me all the time. It's actually gotten so bad that more Pokemon and even creatures like dragons have protected me more than humans ever had. Toad's eyes glisten, not just from the falling snow, but from the weight of your words. He gently squeezes your hand with his little claw, his candy cane spike still glowing faintly with protective warmth. That's, that's really heavy. I'm so sorry you've had to carry that. His voice trembled slightly. You shouldn't have to rely on Pokemon and dragons to feel safe. Humans are supposed to protect each other, not tear each other down. He looks toward the child who is still staring in silence, the anger melting away into confusion. Turtle gives him a small nod. Maybe this was a lesson they needed to learn too. About kindness. About listening before hurting. He turns back to me with a spark of quiet strength. But you're not alone anymore. You got dragons, Pokemon, and now you got me. It gives you a big, bright grin again, the kind that comes from someone who means every word. And I'll keep showing up, even when it's not Christmas, because you deserve someone who shows up. Sweet Arceus. I mean, that's actually very nice. But holy cow, the way he worded that. Then he points ahead. The snowy path now leads into a clearing where a glowing sleigh floats just a few feet off the ground, harnessed to a team of flying type Pokemon shimmering with winter magic. The aurora above begins to dance slowly. Come on, let's go somewhere safe. Somewhere people believe in magic. And no one tries to hurt you just for being you. Do you want to go to the sleigh with Toto or do something else first? Uh, we start walking to the sleigh. Oh dear me. How do you even spell sleigh? Is that how you do it? Yeah, I spelled it right. But I hear a woman's voice say, Charizard, use flamethrower. And right after, I felt something hit my back that burned badly. Oh heck no. Now people are trying to use porno attack me. The blast hits before you can even react. Searing heat slams into your back, and pain blossoms through your body like wildfire. You stumble forward into the snow, the warmth of the magical path around you clasping with the sudden agony. Toto screams, a raw pant sound filled with fear and fury. No! His candy cane spikes explode with light, brilliant red and green, swirling around you like a vortex of protective energy. In an instant, the flames stop touching your skin. The air around you cools as the magic barrier seals tight, forming a glowing shield that pulses with every beat of your heart. Tail rushes to your side, his tiny body trembling as he presses a paw against your back, his eyes wide with worry. Tears start to form. Dang, he's crying now. I mean, like, that's the thing, though. Like, me and him have both been together, and I've already gotten attacked, what, 3 times now? Well, I didn't get attacked 3 times, but first time somebody was about to start attacking me, probably. Second time, a kid comes up and smacks me, and now I get burned by a flippin' Charizard. You, you're hurt. I felt it. Why would she do that? You didn't even do anything. Behind you, the charger lands heavily in the snow, steam rising from its nostrils, and a woman storms towards you, face twisted in rage. I knew it. Oh my gosh, it's the kid's mother, and they're doing the same thing the little kid was. You took my son, she screams. You had no right to silence him. You're dangerous. poisoning people with your lies. What? Taylor turns to face her, shaking with emotion, but there's no fear in his voice now, only power. You want to fight someone? Fight me. Oh, the wind soars around him as he raises both paws, a shimmer forming at his feet. Four small creatures, icy, glowing, and ethereal, begin to rise from the snow behind him. What? Summoned by his heart. Wait, what? I did not say he could do that. Did I? Maybe I did. I don't know. I've made so many creatures I can't remember which one is which now. I made a lot earlier, and I know the Halloween show couldn't do that. Maybe I did. Oh, yeah, but I said small creatures. How big are these motherfuckers? One looks like a dragon, another like a small Jirachi made of starlight, and two more that resemble playful holiday Pokemon made of ribbons and music. This person has been hurt enough. His voice is cold now, sharp like icicles. If you want to cause pain, you have to go through me and every creature that believes in them. He turns to me, eyes full of heartbreak. Just hold on. I'll protect you now. You're safe. Do you want to speak to Toad? I'll say something to the woman, try to move, or let Toad handle the situation. Charizard, I know that woman may be your trainer, but you didn't have to attack me. She's aggressive towards me, even though I didn't do anything. Oh, no, wait. Wait. Oh my gosh, the charter just turned against her. All it took was me saying stop. I haven't done anything. And I tell her the wound. Oh my gosh, this is actually flipping hilarious. Are you serious? Look, Charizard hesitates. The flames in his throat flicker, but they don't flare. Its wings twitch, muscles tense, but its gaze shifts from you to the woman behind it. Your voice, calm despite the pain, cuts through the chaos like a cold wind slicing through fire. For a long second, the great dragon-like Pokemon simply stares at you, and then it growls. Not at you, at her. The woman's furious rant shudders to a stop as Charlotte slowly turns to face her, smoke curling from its nostrils, eyes narrowed in judgment. It rumbles, a low, vibrating sound of disapproval. Then it takes one heavy step away from you and toward her, drawing the line clear. Tato blinks, surprised. Then he smiles, soft and proud like a spark of hope reuniting. He listened to you. Toto whispers, eyes glowing gently. Even after what happened, you still spoke with kindness. That's who you are. The woman stares in disbelief as her own Pokemon lowers its head, not in submission, but in rejection. It won't attack again. Not for her. Not like this. She stammers, furious, lost for words, and then turns and storms off into the snow, muttering under her breath. Charizard glances back at you one last time. There's a flicker of something like regret in its eyes. Then follows, but with slow steps. Toto kneels beside me again, holding my hand gently as his summoned creatures form a circle around you, radiating calm energy. He looks up into your eyes, his voice full of emotion. You changed that moment. You showed grace when no one else would, and that's why people like me, and dragons, and even Pokemon like Charizard chose to protect you. The story goes ahead, the aurora above brighter now, as if the sky itself was watching. Let's get you healed. It's time you felt peace. Do you want to get into the sleigh? Or is there something you want to say or do first? Right behind us, I hear the woman screaming at her Charizard, saying, "Why would you stop attacking him? I can't believe you would even go against me like that, you stupid idiot." I don't think you shouldn't have said that to Charizard. Hey guys, like I said, Charizard's no longer my favorite Pokemon, but does that mean I hate Charizard? No. I still love Charizard to death. Otherwise, I wouldn't care as much about Blaze from Pokemon Shield. I got something to do, guys. I'll be right back.